In this video are a few notes on Aramaic syntax. Some of these we have already run into, but it's good to have them in one place. One of these involves a direct object marker. Now in Hebrew you see the definite direct object marker et all the time. But there is only one occurrence of the Aramaic equivalent, yat, found in the Bible. And in later Aramaic you find its occurrence far more frequently. But the only occurrence here in biblical Aramaic is in Daniel 3:12. So literally, that you appointed them. The yat is attached to the hon, the suffix that refers to previous mention of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. On the other hand, the preposition lamed is often used as a definite direct object marker. So in this particular example, then Arioch brought Daniel before the king. The lamed here just acts as a direct object marker. It is not translated. Word order is also different than in Hebrew, and we've talked about this as well. Aramaic sentence structure is far looser than Hebrew. You do find the familiar from Hebrew order, verb, subject, object. We inform the king, or perhaps we make known to the king. But it is far more common for the object to come first. So here, the king sent a message to Rehum, the royal deputy, and Shimshai the scribe. It is actually the direct object which occurs first. The message, or a message, and then the verb, and then the subject, and then the indirect objects. Frequently, the object is reiterated by a resumptive pronoun. So in this case, the object also is beginning the sentence, but you later have a pronoun that refers back to it. So here, Guvraya ilech, and then himon. The himon is referring back to the object, Guvraya ilech. Those men, the flame of the fire killed them. The subject is actually last, the flame of the fire. And the verb occurs after the object of the sentence. Sometimes the subject comes at the beginning of a sentence, and you do find this in Hebrew as well. So here we have a compound subject. Rehum and Shimshai are both the subject of this particular sentence. Then you have the verb, and then you have the object. But this is not as common as having the object first. The particle itai and the verb hava are often used together with Aramaic participles. So in the first example, we have the object first, okay, and then the predicate. And the predicate here is made up of itai with a suffix and a participle. We do not worship your God. In the second example, and we have seen this quite a bit, and I have talked about it as the periphrastic construction, you have, you, O king, you were seeing, with the participle plus the verb to be, hava. And this is used quite frequently.